Right, assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin update today. So Bitcoin is trading at $62,340 and I wanted to touch down on what is about to happen next with Bitcoin. So right now I'm actually opening up the weekly time frame. Now there has been this one channel that Bitcoin has created ever since March, right? Now, from March all the way until October, we have seen Bitcoin struggling to break above this channel. And if you do break above the channel, all hell gets loosed, right? But unfortunately, it's still not breaking above. Q4 is here. November is going to, I think, be an extraordinary month. It's going to be an amazing month, hopefully. So during that time, we might actually see Bitcoin in the next. I'm actually giving Bitcoin maximum 50 days. That's nearly 1.5 months. Max 50 days to break above this channel finally. I don't think it's gonna stay here more than that 50 days. It's just an estimate. It's just the effect of what Q4 may actually do. Now, with that being said, we have some few things going on in here on the weekly. So number one, we do have a bearish candles opening up here, and you can see that this is a tweezer top right over there. So if I do come up on Google, check out the tweezer top here, then you can see that this is how they look like. You can see that these are few candles that when you print out like this, you can see that these are top bearish at the moment. Same high pretty much, and you can see one green, one red, same height. And if I do zoom in into the candle, you can see that yes, the bodies are very same, and it's one green, it's one red. So yes, this is pretty much a confirmed what do you call this? This is gonna be top bearish right there. Now from here, if everything goes the way I'm expecting it to go, then I think we might actually see that Bitcoin could be looking to go down to the lowest part of the channel if you're not going to break above. Now there's one thing that I want to talk about, and that is a possibility of moving to $54,000 one time. So yes, it's possible that you go to 54K, but maybe from there actually start to go back up one more time. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here and also a little bit just right over there, right? Okay, number one is I'm going to open up Bitcoin 1, and this is like the Bitcoin CME gaps and stuff like that. Now I did notice that Bitcoin on the CME gap, if I go back on time in 9th of September, we saw a gap right over here. Do you see that? This is a huge gap right over here on the 4-hour time frame. So this gap has not been filled, and this is the reason why I actually think that there could be chances of looking at Bitcoin coming down to $54,000 and then fill this wick and eventually go back up to the upside. I think if you're going to fill that wick, you should be doing it in the next 10 to 12 days. So within 12 days you come down, you fill the wick. Today's 9 plus 12 is going to be 21. So until 21 of October, you're down at 54K. Then you have 9 days remaining, right? Like 21 of October, you're down here, and then you have 9 days remaining to end October. Now, during those 9 days, in the last nine days of October, we actually start to see Bitcoin, which is my expectation that finally Bitcoin actually starts to go back up again. So this is what I'm talking about. Go down, create a lot of fuzz, take $54,000, and then eventually start to break and absolutely push to the upside and start a journey all the way to $100,000. And that's all for this Bitcoin update. I'm going to see you the next one. Love.